In the evening of an ancient world, Jacob found himself wrestling not just with a mysterious figure, but with the very essence of his faith and destiny. Who are you, Jacob? I will not let you go unless you bless me.
This figure, described as man, God and messenger, beckons us to delve deeper into the mystery of his identity. You have struggled with God and with men, and you have prevailed. Why interpret this messenger as Jesus, the Son of God? As the story unfolds, we see the messenger of Yahweh appearing at pivotal moments, bringing hope and divine authority to the lost and desperate. Hagar, servant of Sarai, where have you come from, and where are you going?
I am fleeing from my mistress Sarai.
Return to your mistress and submit to her. I will greatly increase your descendants so that they will be too numerous to count. Though sent by God and distinct from him, this messenger speaks with undeniable divine authority. Hagar calls him God, for he embodies both distinction and divine presence. Turn now to Exodus chapter 3, the iconic burning bush. Here the messenger of the Lord appears to Moses. Moses, Moses, here I am. Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. In this sacred encounter, the messenger is identified as God. This divine envoy sent by God brings his message to individuals, yet speaks with divine authority and is accorded the status of God. Time and again, the messenger appears embodying both distinction and divine presence. When you piece all of this together, it illuminates the New Testament portrayal of Jesus. Take, for example, John chapter 1. Why does John refer to Jesus as the Word? A richer understanding emerges from the Old Testament. The New Testament Christology, the way the New Testament writers describe who Jesus is, deeply rooted in these Old Testament descriptions. The wisdom of God, the Word of God, the messenger of God. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Now let's combine this understanding into our consideration of the Son of God wrestling with Jacob. This narrative is part of a broader shade of accounts that depict a distinction between God and his divine messenger, yet the one who is sent is accorded divine status. This is precisely how Jesus is portrayed in the New Testament, the one sent by God, bearing the Word of God, being the Word of God, delivering the Father's message and receiving worship. This method of describing Jesus is rooted deeply in the Old Testament. Throughout Genesis 32, Exodus 3, Genesis 16, and other scriptures, these divine encounters, wrestling with Jacob, speaking from the burning bush, comforting Hagar, are Christophanies, prefiguring the incarnation of Christ.